So in honor of Love Your Pet Day, I want to talk a little bit about how pets inspire us and help us to be healthier. So raise your hand if you have a pet. All right, good. So I've had pets in the past, and one thing I noticed, especially with the dogs and cats that I've owned, we've even owned ducks when we were kids, and they're pretty cool creatures also. But the one thing that I learned in my days of owning a pet and having one near and dear to my heart is that there's unconditional love. And that's really it. The unconditional love you receive from a pet, it's remarkable. You could have a spouse be angry with you. You could have your kids be angry with you because you took away, one of their video games or their cell phone, and they might walk around grumbly and angry at you for a day or two. But the minute you get home, that pet has unconditional love for you. And I think that's probably the biggest part of how they really, they affect our soul. They affect the way we feel, and they increase endorphins and enkephalins and all those chemical things that make us feel good. As a matter of fact, why do they bring dogs and cats and different pets into nursing homes? And they see it over and over. They see that those poor people who are stuck in those homes that don't have a lot of visitors or a lot of love coming at them, they see those people brighten up. And they brighten up because there's that feeling of love. Some dogs just have a natural way to make you feel good about who you are and what you're doing in their lives. And so there's a meaningful relationship, right? Some of them, we hold them as close as our own children sometimes. And it's interesting, they don't live long enough, certainly, because 10 to 12, 14 years, if we're lucky, to be with a pet isn't really a long time. But what they give us in return is exponentially, probably far superior than what we get from some of our friends and family members, quite honestly. So, pets are great. They're just great. They're a lot of work, obviously, and they require a lot of but they're also great for kids. Like, kids get a sense of responsibility as well. If the kid decides that they're going to be responsible for this pet, well, now they have to walk it, they have to feed it. So it's a great way to teach kids how to be more responsible too. And the more responsible they become as youngsters, the more responsible and the more benefit they give to society, right? That's the goal of every parent, is to have a child that we can, launch like an arrow out into the community and have them be not only purposeful and productive, but happy and someone who can give back to society. So I think it's a good lesson for children as well. So hopefully everybody who has a pet, really, understands how that works, because you feel it. And anybody who's thinking about it, maybe it's time to think about this spring getting a pet for you and your family. All right, so remember, stay informed and get adjusted.